Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I've got a game here for you where we play Snake Eyes and are very greedy at the start. We get multiple strike oils. You'll just have to see how it goes. So we roll a 6 off the bat and we end up just cycling a coin and playing a swabby here. Luckily Rat King here doesn't play anything, so we take no damage from that. Our tier 2 shop there is pretty crap, so I think we end up just rolling. Yeah, we roll and we go greedy, take the strike oil, let's go. Can't go wrong with the early strike oil. Of course we end up losing the fight, but to be expected there.
Don't take it too hard.
I froze to possibly buy the goose this turn, but I think we go extra greedy here and level and then just buy the strike oil and play nothing on board.
Now we're talking. The saloon.
So I mean we effectively went 3 on 3, but with 2 strike oils, which seems pretty broken. And now we're gonna have 8 gold, so we can maybe triple buy. Oh, we end up hitting apples and 2 each shot, so we need to stabilize this turn. And it's a pretty good stabilizing turn right there. We go from having no board to a 9-11 and a 4-4. And the picky eater takes him out. So I'm looking at the Soul Rewinder and the Malcazar here because it's just free rolls. A bit of stats on the Soul Rewinder. Thinking about the False Implicator or the Feyrix. Feyrix is always pretty good early. It's a Divine Shield and the potential to get more Divine Shields, so we take that. Roll once more. And I'm not sure if we froze the shop there, but there was a Roaring Rally, which is like the best tier 3 minion by a long shot, in my opinion. We win the fight and do 9 damage to him. No, we didn't end up freezing. I guess we had no dragons on board, so it probably wouldn't have been the best freeze. We decide to level here. We've got free rolls, so looking at the Long John here, and we end up taking it and the Chef's Choice, I assume. Play on a demon, see if we can get an eat or something. Trickster, it's fine. Only 1 hit off the Long John. We end up tying that fight, which is lucky for Tess. 72% win for us, only 19%. And we hit a double poet in shop, which we've got no dragons on board, but dragons are so strong, and to hit 2 poets in 1 shop is pretty nuts. We roll, get a 2. And we just end up taking the poets, and then we get double Roaring Rallier in the next shop. And yeah, I'm thinking at this point it's looking a bit GG. Take the money spell, because you always want to take the money spell if you can. Free money, what's not to like? Get rid of the Feyrix, get rid of the rolls, we used them this turn. Use the Chef's Choice and the tier 1 dragon in shop because we don't really want that, and we get the Amber Guardian, it's great. We need to play the Roaring Rallier here. I assume we're going to cut the Soul Rewinder because it's our smallest minion and we don't need it anymore. And we hit a Nightbane in the next shop. This guy's looking pretty full tempo and pretty strong. He's got a Chimera and a crafty Aranasi, which are like the 2 best tempo minions in tier 4, I think. So yeah, it looks like we're going to end up taking 15 here. Which puts us under cap, which is not great. But what can you do? So we take the Nightbane and the Amber Guardian there. And I assume we take the Lantern Light because we need some tempo, get a triple. There's no point saving it for a 6 because when you're playing these sort of dragons, like there's no 6s that are any good. You just need Yulon and that's the only tier 5, the rest is all tier 4. I assume we're out of Long John here because we need to win the fight basically. And that's smaller than the Picky Eater. Yeah, we cut the Long John and play the Amber Guardian. And we want to have the dragons that aren't Divine Shielded next to the poets so they can keep permanent Divine Shield. And they both get them, which was lucky. And one of the Nightbane's procs goes on the poet, which it keeps permanently, which is nice. The other one doesn't keep permanently because it wasn't next to a poet. That's fine. So we get our hero power again here, roll a 2. I think we probably end up leveling here because we've got so much money. I mean, you don't really need to with this comp, but no, we don't level in the end. We cycle the Battlecry Dragon, pick up the Promo Drake and the Chef's Choice there. There's another Promo Drake in shop which I assume I'm going to take. We get a Hook Tusk. Just going to sell that.
Always good to have backup. Always good to have a little help.
Potentially thinking about taking the Beetles here. Beetles is so strong against dragons because it just gets rid of Divine Shields for free basically. So we do get the Beetles. I guess we just end up... We sell the Amber Guardian because we've already got one on board with Divine Shield. Play both the Promo Drakes next to the Poets, I assume. There's a triple of the Promo in shop, so we freeze that. We're feeding Tess here, playing a Dragon build, and we're giving them another Nightbane and 2 Poets. We've got a pretty big Terragosa, but I think we're alright. Beetles aren't as effective because they don't have Divine Shield, but still good for not knocking ours off. Yeah, we do 15 to test there, but we also feed her a load of dragons. But I mean, we're already scaled higher, so it will be hard for her to catch up, really. I could level and take the triple, but like I said, there's no real dragons on 6 that you want, so it's kind of pointless. We don't hit the Yulon, we level to try and roll into one. First roll on 6, we get the Yulon OFC. So we're definitely taking that, and now I'm just thinking about positioning and what I want to golden.
You're on the right path.
So we end up putting the Nightbane and we sold the Amber Guardian and the Rallier next to the Poet, the Nightbane and the Rallier next to the Poet, so Yulon can golden them and it stays permanent. And we win the fight easily there. And now we can start making our Poets and Nightbane golden, which is when this comp really starts to pick up speed. We roll again, hit a 4, and there's not really that much we can do with the comp now. Buy the spell. Probably take, I mean normally you would take Golden Touch here, but yeah, 6 drops are kind of useless, so we take the new hero power and get Brood Mother because it's a dragon lobby, so it's really good for hitting off Divine Shields. It's the only one that really helps us. We could take 3 wishes for Poet, but we don't really want a Golden Poet because then it can't buff itself. And we get another Panda, get armor just in case because we're still above cap at the moment. And there's a Titus in shop, which is really good. we can get the Nightbane golden with the Yulon, and then get its death rattles doubled with the Titus, and everything should have massive attack after that. The Yulon decides to golden the Nightbane this turn. Could have goldened either Poet or the Nightbane, I believe. And bang, there we go. Here comes the attack. So we managed to beat the guy who's top in the lobby quite easily. I mean, our only counter at this point is blasters, really. And then I'll speed up this turn because, like I say, there's not much you can do with dragons. I don't really like them as a comp because so often you just end up rolling for 10 gold and not changing your board. Or you just get stuck on 4 without a Poet, and then you just roll 10 gold for a Poet and can't do anything. So we end up just buying the Poet and sitting here. Not much we can do, we're scaling in combat. Yulon Golden's a Poet there. We get some pretty bad hits from Nightbane. More than half of them went on the Titus, but doesn't really matter. Our hero power coming in clutch there, finishing off the death scale. I think he probably could have survived if that attacked. Oh, it depends what it would have hit. And now we're in top 2 situation here. Take the Ritual of Growth. See what we get here. I think we pick up the... That dragon's kind of useless at this point. We take the Gas Coiler, because if he tries to scam us or play summons, it's like a way of countering it, basically. But since we're still healthy, we end up playing the extra Poet this turn, so we can see what his board's like. He's playing a Blaster. Good counterplay from him, bad for us. Still on a 99% chance win, so that just shows you the power of dragons. Looks like we do end up winning, but not killing him here. Do 13, so it's just one more combat left. Pick up the Phaerix, because if he blasters us, then, you know, we can get at least a couple of shields back with that. And Beetles in shop is great as well. We sell the Titus because our attack is already big enough that we're just like one-shotting his minions anyway, so it doesn't really matter about scaling more attack. We play Beetles and the Phaerix. And yeah, you can see he made like a reborn Gas Coiler to try and counter our shields, but didn't manage to find an ending unit instead of the Beetle. But yeah, unless that Gas Coiler comes up with like 5 Leroys, we're a bit screwed. Oh, there's 1 Leroy, but the Beetle takes care of it. And he actually gets the Recruiter out of it, which is probably one of the best minions he could have got, and actually kind of scary. We need to snipe that Eliza, otherwise he could have end up winning from that Gas Coiler getting a Recruiter. We end up sniping it, so we're alright now. But we still got a lot of health and a couple of our Poets, so I think we were fine anyway, really. And there we go, we end up winning. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you've been watching the Wheel of Tribe series, I've got another one coming up this week, which is pretty good. So yeah, cheers.